So recently I've been getting a lot more interested in solar and renewable power, especially since I've been doing a lot of work with EcoFlow to help perfect their line of solar generators and other battery powered equipment. And one of the things I've been trying to do is reduce my energy usage, not because I'm a tree hugger, because I am a Tesla driving tree hugger, but because I want to make sure that I can stretch my batteries to the max in case of SHTF, and you all know what that means without me spelling it out. So I kind of came upon the idea that what are my biggest loads during a day? Well, one of them consistently is my Shack PC. And this old Windows clunker from 2009 is burning north of 150 to 200 watts just sitting there. And when it does CPU intensive activity, it gets even higher. Well, that's no good, but also combined with the fact that I recently got a new MacBook Pro, and it's to replace my old MacBook Pro, which is an Intel machine, but this one's an M1. So this is the perfect storm. Why am I mentioning all of this to you? Well, for two reasons. One of them, of course, is the fact that I want to use less power. The other one is that now with an M1 Mac, I have no easy way to run Windows software, including, you guessed it, ham radio software, without running Parallels, which is now apparently a yearly subscription, or getting a separate dedicated Windows PC. So I thought to myself, what can I do? Well, you know what? Let me get a separate dedicated Windows PC. So I actually did a twofer. So my friends at Fairlawn Amateur Radio Club, if by the way you're looking for great amateur radio videos, they're right there. You can check them out. And they have lots of great presentations. Check out their YouTube channel, like and subscribe. Help them get to 1,000 subscribers, please, because they really work hard. Anyway, they pointed me in the direction of this laptop. Now this is the Maestro Evolve 3. This is a Windows laptop running a low power Celeron processor, and it normally goes for like $127, $125, but at Micro Center they seem to be blowing it out for the ridiculously low price of around $60. Yes, $59.99. I don't know how long they'll have this price for, but I ended up buying two of them, one of them to keep with me on the road and the other one in my shack to replace my aging old Windows clunker PC. Now you might be thinking to yourself, well, what is that old PC going to be doing? Well, this new PC is actually going to be replacing that old PC in a lot of things. And if you run ham software, you might think that they take a lot of CPU power. Well, not really. And especially me with a Flex radio, I was thinking, will this thing handle the demands of Flex? Well, I decided to put that to the test. First thing I did was I downloaded the latest Smart SDR, latest production version, of course, and they put that on, and I noticed it was a little sluggish, but you know what? Actually, after a while, it settled down. And then later on, when I pulled the laptop to a cooler environment, because there is thermal throttling, I noticed it actually ran quite smoothly, and I was able to run Flex Radio Smart SDR for Windows on this little cheap laptop. And that's pretty good. So my next test was to run everybody's favorite mode. Yes, the robots are taking over, and Joe Taylor's helping them. This is FT8, and of course I decided to run two FT8 applications. One of them is WSJTX, and the other one is JTDX. So I'll explain the two in a moment, but let's get to the nitty-gritty. WSJTX actually did run pretty good, and I was surprised that I was able to make contacts with Smart SDR running in the background. So I was able to not only run the Flex software, but also run the Digimode software. Pretty neat, right? So that's pretty much all I need. I can have this in my shack. I can remote into it, so I have a nice low latency connection to my shack PC in the shack, which is now this Windows PC. And I can then go ahead and be on the road and not have to worry about dodgy cellular connections or public Wi-Fi or hotel Wi-Fi or any other Wi-Fi interrupting when I'm trying to work that Rare DX. All well and good. But the other thing is, this thing is such low power. I plugged it into the wall and I measured. They state that the power adapter is 12 volts 2 amps, which gives you about 24 watts, and I found that to be dead on. And you know, during peak usage, most of that will actually be charging the battery. And the battery, once it's done charging, the power usage comes down quite a lot, and you're burning maybe less than 10-20 watts. But the other thing is, I can throw this in my backpack and use this on POTA and SOTA and other expeditions, or even as traveling, without have to hassle my big MacBook. So here's the deal, 60 bucks. This is pretty hard to pass up. Like I said, I bought 2 of them. I might buy a few more for the kids. This is really good for all your ham radio applications. The other thing is ports. It comes with only a few ports. It comes with a regular USB 3.0 port, it looks like at least. It comes with a mini HDMI. It comes with a DC barrel jack, which actually is 12 volts, meaning you can run this directly off a battery if you get the appropriate connector. It comes with a micro SD card reader. It comes with a headphone jack. And that's pretty much it. It does not come with USB Type-C and no other ports. It doesn't come with an Ethernet jack, although you can get a USB to Ethernet adapter and you'll be happy with that, which is what I plan to do in a shack because I don't like relying on Wi-Fi. So my friends, if you want to look at this, you can check out Micro Center. I don't get any commission for this, so if you like the videos, please consider liking and subscribing, and look in the description for other ways to support the channel. This is Ria, N2RJ. Peace and 73s.